The Gorge is an absolutely breathtaking place. It's this huge canyon carved out by the Colorado River over millions of years. You can hike down into it, which we did. It took about 3 hours to get down and 2 hours to get back up. But once you're down there, it's like nothing else you've ever seen. The sheer size and scale of the place is just humbling, and the colors are just amazing. There's all these different layers of rock that have been deposited over the years, and they're all kind of like striped, like a cake. It's really cool. It's hard to describe the Gorge in words. You kind of just have to experience it for yourself. But I'll try my best. Imagine standing at the bottom of a giant canyon with sheer walls of rock towering above you. Then picture the Colorado River flowing right through the middle of it, carving its way through the stone. And finally, envision the layers of rock that have been deposited over millions of years, creating this colorful, striped effect. That's the Gorge in a nutshell. It's truly a sight to behold, and I highly recommend checking it out if you're ever near Moab, Utah, or if you're planning a trip to Arches National Park or Canyonlands National Park. The Gorge is definitely worth a visit. It's only about a 20-minute drive from Arches, and it's a nice change of pace from the more touristy areas. Plus, the hike down into the canyon is relatively easy. It's only about 3 hours, so it's doable even for beginners. Of course, you don't have to hike all the way down. You can also take a mule down, which I would recommend if you're not feeling up to the hike. But if you do decide to hike down, make sure to bring plenty of water and snacks. There's no food or drink available at the bottom of the canyon, so you'll need to be prepared. Also, be aware that the hike can be hot and exposed, so make sure to wear sunscreen and a hat. Once you're down in the canyon, though, you'll forget all about the heat and the effort it took to get there. You'll be too busy taking in the stunning views. The best time to visit the Gorge is in the fall when the temperatures are cooler and the crowds are smaller. Plus, the fall colors are just amazing. Just be sure to check the weather forecast before you go, because flash floods are a real risk in the Gorge. If there's any chance of rain, just stay away. So if you're anywhere near Moab, Utah, and you're looking for something to do, check out the Gorge. It's an amazing place that you won't soon forget. We stopped by this really cool general store in town called the Desert Bistro. They had all kinds of cool souvenirs and local products. And then we decided to drive out to the Gorge, which is only about 20 minutes from town. We parked at the trailhead and started hiking down into the canyon. The hike is pretty easy. It's only about 3 hours to the bottom, so we made pretty good time. The trail takes you down through a series of switchbacks, which helps to alleviate some of the elevation gain, and there are plenty of rest stops along the way. Once you reach the bottom, you'll be greeted with a view of the Colorado River flowing right through the middle of the canyon. You can take a mule back up if you want, but we decided to hike back up since we were already there. The hike back up is a little bit harder, but the views are even more amazing. If you're looking for a great day trip from Moab, Utah, I highly recommend checking out the Gorge. It's an amazing place that you won't soon forget. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.